I'm going to stop this share over here. Now we're back to our regular programming. And so this is where we go to the part of the whole segment. And by the way, I
Yay!
want to thank you already for, being my guinea pig of sorts.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
This
This
whole
has been
time.
really fun.
No, no, absolutely. Like again, I really appreciate having you here too. And I with all of my segments, I kind of like to wrap it up with giving the viewers an opportunity to learn a lot more about, my guest, a little bit about them. And I just have, interview questions, but we like to gab, so we can always talk about that. So first thing I want to go into is, again, you've been a host, you're an artist, you're a content creator. You have like a whole variety of hats in general. Now,
Yeah.
in general, like, can you just tell our viewers, especially the ones that probably don't know you, which it's hard to believe that there are people that don't, but those who don't, can you just tell them a bit about your journey, a bit about you?
Yeah, I've been working in games and entertainment now for over 10 years. I've worked at companies like G4. I actually interned them for them, and I'm in this crazy search for talent for them now too, which fingers crossed that would be the coolest thing ever. And hey, my dream job didn't even exist like a year ago, so just the fact that I got to like interview for my dream job again is like I'm stoked. But yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. Games was an escape for me at a really hard time in my life. So it's something that I'm really passionate about, and mental health advocacy is also something that I'm really passionate about because I think as a country we sell pharmaceuticals and yet we don't put that much stake into mental health research or rehabilitation. And I think that's something that's really, really important. Um, yeah, I'm just stoked to be in this space and to wear all these different hats. And obviously, like people like you, Paul, I've met by traveling and working in games, and I feel so lucky to be this storyteller and to know all these wonderful faces and people in gaming and to be able to tell their stories. It's a really cool job to have, and I am very grateful for it.
And I'm grateful to have you here too. And, even on the note, as far as like mental health advocacy and whatnot,
Mhm.
I usually preface a lot of my segments to this. I haven't done it this one, but I also, the reason why I've done all of these things in general is basically because, as far as like a cathartic experience for a lot of people, a lot of us to be able to express
Yeah,
ourselves. And I think I like creating a kind of a safe space for people to just be welcome to be who they are and be as original. And
absolutely. Just
this
be
is the only way.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to be you. I like if there's one thing that I could tell younger Allie, it would be that like 10 times over. Just be yourself. Don't let anyone put you in a box that you don't want to sit in. Just be unapologetically you all the time.
So I cannot agree more with that.
Hell yeah.
Games. All right. Since we both know each other from gaming backgrounds, as you
Mhm.
alluded to, we talked about throughout this whole thing. What is your go-to game that never bores you?
Animal Crossing. It really depends though. I have like a bunch of games that are my favorite games of all time. Animal Crossing is one of those series for me. BioShock is one of those series for me. Fallout is it's a little bit, yeah. But hey, I'm kind of like a collector when it comes to stuff like that, and I've always been like that. So I don't know. But especially with Animal Crossing, I feel like it breeds so much creativity, and I just recently got into Minecraft too, and the fact that you can now rearrange all of these objects outside on your island now just expands gameplay so much more for this game that I've been obsessed with since I was like in high school. And it's funny because it's just a life sim, but at times like quarantine, like now, it really makes you realize the importance of life sims
Mhm.
and just being able to like go catch fish on your island when maybe you're having a bad mental health day or you can't go outside or you're feeling frustrated because you have to wear a mask to the grocery store. I get it. Like this is why I love video games is stuff like that. Like that just calms you down, brings you to your Zen place, your happy place.
Agreed, and it's definitely something that is, in modern days, it's a different form of meditation if you think about it, because
Definitely.
everybody has their ways of outlets, and from killing zombies or just constructing your
Yeah.
whole a unique space is like it's something uniquely yours that by at the end of the day is like whatever experience. Like I remember even back to when I started video gaming, text adventures, like even Frogger or
Yeah.
whatever, but like text adventures, you made everything in your head and they just gave you like a couple of pixels, and it's just like it's really more of you that you put into it.
Hmm.
And that's like one of those, I guess, debatable things between people that don't play video games. It's like waste your day is like, but
Yeah.
you really find that niche that really connects you with it, then you really understand the world that really expands within you with it. And
Absolutely. It really is like what you put into it is what you get out. And I love that. I really do. I think it's an interesting medium in that sense that it is active engagement and it keeps your brain thinking too. So, I mean, I don't know. I really can't say a bad thing about video games. Like positivity in video games for me like go hand in hand. And if I'm like the person that makes you think that, cool, that would make me happy. Like
Nice.
it's just always been like that for me. So yeah, thank you for having me on here. This has been so much fun. I'm just
Oh,
stoked to be like getting back into this again. And I just moved for like the 50 bajillionth time ever. So I'm just like, it's nice to be able to chill, actually have time to play games and like stream, which is what I'm going to be doing very soon. So yeah, you guys
nice.
can follow me on Twitch too, twitch.tv/EllieBakes.
I'm gonna have like links and whatnot over here, or however I arrange it. We'll see.
Awesome. Thank you.
The magic of editing.
Click the link.
So cat bug or BMO?
Oh my God, cat bug.
I do love cat bug's voice.
I love BMO's backstory, and I love all of the like film noir episodes that BMO has.
Oh yeah.
They just make my heart so happy. Um, but something about the little kid that plays Catbug, he just has the cutest voice I've ever heard. And every time I hear it, it just a little part of me inside dies.
It I think it's the use of W's and stuff, as we were talking about before, is like the cuteness. You're
Yes.
like, oh, you. He's like,
Yeah. uh, they know
personally,
their audience.
yeah, that is very true. And if you ever see, like, I think they do behind the scenes and just seeing them when they record it, and it's like it's absolutely cute because it's like where they give them random words to say or whatever. This kind of goes together, and I think that's how you work with younger voice actors on it when it's cute and
Yeah.
fun.
It's like kind of the same reason that I like Gurr is that he's just so insane and out there
Yes.
and like high intensity, high energy. And I like personally relate to that a lot because I'm always very like, I always have so much energy and people are like, why? How? And I'm like, I
Actually, I don't have it around here, but I actually do have a little Gurr figure, but it's like it's off camera. Like,
Yes. Gurr, why did you get rid of that? To make room for the cupcake. That's something
yeah,
I would
that's
do.
exactly the one that I was thinking about too. See,
Oh my God. That makes me so happy.
there was
I
a
used
like
to have a Gurr hoodie like that, the
I
little
want the
green
hoodie so
one.
much. I
Oh
wanted
God.
to do like a costume of Gurr, like be the robot, and
That
then
would
have
be
the hoodie around it.
so
That would be fun.
cool.
But that would be a lot of work and so hot to think about it. But
True.
I've always
Yeah.
had like these very extravagant, thought out like costumes that I just can't do.
That's actually one thing that I've been wanting to get into for a long time, and I started to get it like just scratch the surface on it is cosplay. This was like one of the first things I wanted to do. So surprise, surprise. I don't know, might have some other tricks up my sleeve. BioShock related.
Noise.
Come back when you got more money, buddy.
Baby's coming down. And now is that baby like a black Maine Coon?
Oh, she's a tortie.
Torty.
Togepi, you can't go that way. That door doesn't open.
No.
Togepi. Uh-oh. We had to close the door, but it's like not, because I was recording VO today. We had to close the door, but it's not actually hooked into the frame. So she can't actually, I'm like, she was like yowling today to try to get across to the other side. And I had to like walk all the way around to be like, this doesn't work like that. But I can't like speak English to her because she's just a cat.
I love it. I think even my mouse had it.
Oh my God. Oh, I love that.
Even better, it's like little cat butthole, and
I
that's how you.
love that. I
And that
have these coasters that are actually little cat buttholes. Like they're little cat butts and you can see like the little butthole.
no, the thing is like I think only cat lovers really learn to appreciate that. People are just like, oh God, buttholes, but that means they love you. The only reason they're calling you a
Yeah.
butthole is because they love you.
Yeah, it's like endearing because they're like, it's their way of saying, oh, I'm gonna like guard you. I mean, the
Yeah,
Egyptians had it right, man. You see cat drawings everywhere, hieroglyphics. There's a reason for it.
absolutely.
I'm pretty sure they were just as internet obsessed with cats as we are today.
All right.
uh,
So last two things I have to say is one, what projects do you have coming up? And to kind of like pin that in for everything else too, is that if you have any message that you would like to give to all the viewers of this channel, basically this is a point where it's your platform, talk
oh,
about
yay.
projects, social media links or whatever. I'll have them available for people, but basically this is all you.
Yay, cool. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on here because this has been so much fun. I'm in the habit of getting ready to stream pretty soon, so you guys can follow me on twitch.tv/allybakes. I also have a website, it's allybakes.com, where you can see vlog posts, video posts, pretty much anything, and just follow me on the socials there too. I'm going to say that one more time. I have my website, which you guys can go to. I have a bunch of blog posts on there. I'm going to be streaming this month pretty regularly. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, I'm also Allie Bakes. And I have a cooking show meets gaming show in the works that I can't announce what it is yet, but it is coming up very soon. And stay frosty on Twitter because I'll probably be announcing that soon.
And that Twitter is?
Oh, Allie Bakes, ALIBAKES. Yeah, thank you.
And again, if you have any message that you'd like to give the viewers of the channel, basically positive messages, anything that just comes from the bottom of your heart.
Yeah, I don't know. Stay true to yourselves. I said before, be authentically you, and I think that's something that is really important, especially when times do get rough and things feel dark. But yeah, hang in there, guys. And if you guys need any like positive mental health messages, follow me on Instagram too. I like to post a lot of resources, whether they be for anxiety or depression or ADHD. Hey, all those things. How's it going? But yeah, don't feel alone because y'all aren't. We're all out here just like you with anxiety and depression. And I'm so about breaking the stigma to mental illness because I think it's pretty normal these days.
Yeah, I mean, if
So
there's nothing wrong with you, then there is something wrong with you.
yeah, we live in a society. But yeah, thanks again for having me on. And I hope I make you guys laugh at some point.
Oh, you definitely made me. So.
Okay, good.
For that, thank you so
Success.
much, Allie. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, for everybody, thank you very much for, watching our antics. Again, thanks to our guest, Allie Bakes. Definitely check our material. I'm going to have, again, some of the links over there. And I'm going to see about having some in the description below. And as with a lot of these YouTube things, please give us a like if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button. And also,
Subscribe!
There you go. Make sure to hit that bell
Do
icon. I'm gonna
it.
try making this as frequent as possible, but we'll see. God willing, I hope you enjoy the content. And if anything, everybody be safe, be healthy, be well, and don't ever stop creating. I'm gonna figure a good tagline in general, but we'll see.
And
All
eat
right,
lots of
everybody.
candy.
Thank you. And since tomorrow's Halloween for here, but it's gonna be posted later date, have a happy Halloween to all of you too. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.